Okay, I'm on a railroad. I don't even know the name of the railroad. I'm between Elgin and Enterprise. I just left a tiny town called Minam. Oh, I forgot to ask him how to pronounce this stupid thing. Okay, well, anyway, wherever I am, here I go. He warned us it's downhill going this way, which is roughly north. Although, as you can tell by the shadows, it's more like northwest. It's 9 a.m. I'm leaving right on time. People they arrived 1 minute before, so they missed the safety briefing. So the guy who works here, he gets to stay an extra minute, do his safety briefing a second time for them. Lucky him, earn his pay. Anyway, wow, look at the rocks here from sliding down here. It's gonna be in the shade. I was hoping to be in the sun, but that's okay. I'm not gonna try to go as fast as I can. I'm just gonna kind of cruise along, have some fun. There's a certain distance we can go. It's about 10 miles each way. Oh, wow. Wish I had a speedometer. I have my GPS in my car, but I wasn't gonna bring it. It's not like I can get lost. He said there might be bears here too. I really hope I see a bear. That'd be friggin' cool. I don't know how fast everybody else wants to go. I got a head start because they're getting their seats adjusted, but anyway, you get the idea. Shoot, I think this is the Grand Ronde River to the left. Wow, this is nice and smooth, even though I'm on a switch right now. My hat's about to fall off. Let me adjust my hat. Heaven forbid I'll go around without a hat. Mostly it's a sun cap, so I don't get sunburned on my head. You get the idea. I don't know what this thing is. Oh, cattle guard. If I understand correctly, it's illegal to walk along these tracks to enjoy the place. I don't know. I'll have to ask the guy about that when we get back. I'll keep talking for now, but if I see anything interesting, I'll try to be quiet. He says trains don't come this far right now. He says next year they're hoping to have the passenger train come this far. There are no freight trains on this stretch of railroad, so that's how they get away with doing cool stuff like this. Normally a freight railroad, it wouldn't allow stuff like this because of the possibility of conflict. Obviously freight trains would have to have the right of way. On a small railroad, the freight trains would operate during the day, same time that you want these stuff to be running. About the only freight railroad that's open to stuff like this is the freight railroad operates Monday through Friday, so they let people do stuff on weekends. But cool. I'm basically coasting down right now. Unlike a bicycle, this thing doesn't let you shift into higher gear. I should suggest that too. Tell them to put in like a 10-speed transmission or something. But that's more parts that can go wrong and more expense, etc. So they're probably... Huh, there's a road over there to the left on the other side of the river. Gravel road that looks like it's good condition. The way I'm sitting in a reclined seat, I need to make sure stuff doesn't fall out of my pocket. He says they've been seeing bears out here. That'd be really cool if we got to see a bear out here. Especially since I'm in the front, so my guess that I'd be the most likely to see the bear if we did encounter one. Huh. So I'm going we're going downhill, so obviously the river is flowing the same direction I'm going right now. Looks like it's very shallow. I bet I could wade all the way across it. I would say it looks like it's less than a foot deep here. I wonder if people go rafting or inner tubing here, kayaking. It's beautiful scenery. Out here in the sun. At least he's not making us stay together as a group. I did something like this and I think they had an employee at each end to make sure everybody stays together. I know, I was sort of in the middle. I couldn't tell what was going on. Here there's only 6 vehicles. I got myself, then no. Well, anyway, then the employee, he's in the back, and then in the middle there's like 3 or 4 other vehicles with customers on it. Each one of these can only seat 2 people, which is nice because you don't want to be stuck in the back if you're with a bunch of strangers. you sit here by yourself, you get a great view. I wish we could do this a lot more places. This is kind of cool. It's not quite as smooth as the actual rubber tired bicycle on pavement, but it's so much easier. My hands are free, I don't have to steer or anything. It's a mile marker, I think that's 46. I'm assuming that's 46 miles to La Grande. The worker asked me if I wanted to be by myself or with him. Since I knew I was going to be shooting video, I thought I'd be by myself so I could use the front seat as a shelf. Now that I think about it, it'd be cool if I rode with him, because then I could ask him a bunch of questions. Oh well. Maybe next time. Interesting indeed. It's kind of cool outside, like I think in the 50s, high 40s, low 50s Fahrenheit, obviously. So I have gloves with me in case I get cold. But I have no idea how cold the river is my point. Both of my cameras look like they're working. Thought I heard somebody. Huh. Weird. That's funny. Yeah, this is exactly like the easiest bicycling on pavement. I did something like this before. I don't know if it was I was out of shape or the vehicle was heavier, but it seemed like it was a lot more work. Then again, I'm going downhill. Pretty sure last time I did this, it was on a railroad that was level. That probably made part of the difference. When I'm going back up, this should be interesting. Oh, this is an island over here. The creek's coming back together after the thing. It's funny, there's supposed to be a round thing in the tracks up there. He called it a hubcap. I don't think it's really a hubcap, but anyway. This isn't mile post 34. I think that's 3/4 of a mile. We'll see. Holy cow, I think that was a pile of bear poop I just ran over. Yeah, that's 3/4 of a mile. So like on the freeways, you know, they usually mark just every mile, but that's because if you're going 60 miles per hour, you're countering each mile only once per minute, right? A lot of these railroads, they might have a track speed for trains of only 10 miles per hour. So, you know, it'll be a while. You can lose track of the time. Look at this white thing in the middle there. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Looks like fun to go check it out. Make sure my cameras are both working. Okay. This is seriously the best view ever. It's almost like I'm here by myself. Because like the next group behind me, I can't see them or hear them at all.